Hi everyone, so today we're going to continue on with the opening of the days of the Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar for 2025. We did days 1 through 5 in the previous video, and I made this little tag, super sweet, really cute. Oh, people asked where I got that punch. I did link it, and I'll try to link it in this video if I recall. Spellbinders has one, basically, it's the same. So there you go. But I will say, initially, Spellbinders did send this item free of charge for my review. Of course, all opinions are my own, and the links I'll have in the description box for the US and the UK will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission. If you're purchased items to those links, I super appreciate it. Down in there, you'll find them, again, in the description box. So, day 6, let's go. I think I have an idea of what this is going to be, because a lot of times the embossing folders are this look. But let's open this guy up. And again, all of them had the little image. Oh no, I don't like when it tears. There we go. So let's see. Yep, it also has a little image there you can see already of what that's going to be like. And I'm just going to tear into this. I used to keep them nice and neat, but I'm going to just completely tear that out. And we have this guy. So we have an embossing folder, and it is like panels. In the past, I've shown you how to use, embossing folders like this. Just as far as, putting on a strip or 2 strips and then hiding that junction, or just that you only have 2 strips behind another strip, or put it on the edge, with a layer and all these things. So anyway, this guy, I will say in the last video, I realized that this calendar is sold out in the US, but the UK still has a chance to get them. The plastic is 1 3/4 by 5 3/4. Okay. And then obviously there's edges out here. So it has like a little bubbly kind of look to it. And it looks like a standard. Yeah, SCS means standard embossing folder, maybe standard embossing system, I guess. So that's what we have here. Oh, I guess, well, I'll put it back. Day 6, that's normally what I do, and then I pull them back out depending on what we want to do later. Day 7. Let's open this guy up. Oh, I see something. Oh, I think it's a stencil. Yep. I can see these different little steps here, and I'm like, is that a stencil? Is my camera focusing again? I tell you, this thing is on the fritz, and it has not focused in a few, well, maybe not. I can't tell. All right, well, anyway, it's been glitching out, guys. I'm very sorry about that. So we have this stencil. It looked nice and clear, and I'm like, oh, hold on. Is this doing its job again? Okay, so here we go. And you have this beautiful set of butterflies. I don't think they layer, so it's just the one stencil. It's not a layering kind of thing. So you have this beautiful butterfly here, more monarchy, I guess, right? Monarch-like, not monarchy. This guy, nice size. And then we have, one facing left, one facing right, which I love to have that. It's really cute, and they're like a good size butterfly there. I'm just gonna pop this back in here for now. Okay, day 8. Here we go. And I have heard from some of you guys. You said you're opening a day every day, which is great. Just a little fun treat. One of my friends here says she's making a card or something every day with the what she opens, so that's really nice. Oh, I think this might be a die. That's what I meant to say. So I can see it says Happy Day. So you're gonna have a very cute little bunting or banner. All right, let's get this guy open. And again, these are kind of everyday things. It's not really specifically for Christmas at all, as you've noticed, which is great, right? So you have the Happy Day, and then you have these pieces that you can put behind it, right? So the lettering, you're going to see maybe behind Happy, it's red paper, or maybe pink behind this one or whatever. And then they have individual ones, which is cool. So I suppose that's just another way of putting something behind here if you don't want it all to be the same color, right? That's really cute. So really nice, piece. It's about 4 1/4 inches wide. Okay, I'm just gonna pop, no, I better not. I'm gonna put it to the side just because I'm not gonna put it back in the package, and then I don't want it to fall in somewhere. I have to open the whole thing. Okay, day 9. Oh, it's right next to it. Down here. We're plugging right along, guys. And I will say I will link the original. Oh, this one doesn't have an image, so let's see what this is. Oh, I think. Yep. Oh, this is so pretty. I still have some right here from last year. I always just keep it here, this blue and yellow, and I think pink. So I have this beautiful purple, and look how nice that is. It's like an iridescent purple. That is so pretty. Because these are also iridescent. This almost looks see-through, right? Can you see that? I can see like other ones underneath. So these are more opaque. Those are so pretty. And there are 1, 2, I would think there's 3 different sizes in here, if not 2 at least. 'Cause I can see the tiny one, I can see the larger one. I don't know if there's a middle size one. I feel like, or maybe it's a middle and large size. I don't know. There are some different sizes in there. Very cute. That's interesting. It's stuck in the day 9 glue that was there. And day 10. All right. So here's day 10. Oh my goodness. So on the back of this packaging, excuse me, on the back of the packaging, you can see some different little images, and I saw these little guys and how cute is that. Now I see an embossing folder there and a couple other things that are a little cheater peek there. But how cute are these guys? And honestly, I think I need to make that. So you're gonna have this little die, and then they just put peanut butter on one, jelly on the other look, right? So then you have peanut butter and jelly there. So maybe we do something with this, maybe with the embossing folder. I mean, Happy Day, that works too. Maybe we'll use as many things as we can here. So you have the background piece, and then you have this topper bit. You have the jelly or peanut butter bit, if you like there. So you have like a crust area, you know, and then the color of your bread. Maybe make it whole wheat, you know, whatever. Little legs. This goes behind the face there to fill that in, right? The mouth and the eyes. You have, I believe, the little cheeks. So you do have impressions of the cheeks, so if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. You have the little arms and a little heart. So what's up with the heart? I don't know. But anyway, I guess they could each be holding one, maybe? That'd be really cute if you have one, you know, heart one side and heart and the other one, so it looks like they're coming together. But yeah. Super cute. Is that 10? All right. So let me clean up a little bit, or clear this area here, and grab some papers, and we'll get started. Okay, guys. So start off with A2 card base here. If you're making your own, it would be 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, or you can do 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. If you want like a 10-fold card or anything like that. I think I'm gonna make this card work out, I think, landscape mode, if you will. And so I'm gonna take this guy. Yeah, that'll be good. And let me see. I'm just gonna put a strip along the bottom, and that'll kind of ground our little images. And I don't know if I'm gonna put it just like within here. Maybe that's what I'll do. But let me see. What am I looking at? Yeah, it's exactly 5.5. And then let's see, in the other direction, it looks like it's 1 1/4. Just over 1 1/4 in the other direction. So I'm going to do 5.5. Oh, I have 2 pieces here by 1 1/4. So 5.5 by 1 1/4. I guess I can do 1.5 and leave a little bit. That's okay. I'll still do 1 1/4. And I'll run this through, but let me get this on here. Just right there, and it's just, you know, there's a little bit on either side. But I'm gonna run that through again, standard embossing folder, so just, I'll probably run it through my little scout here, and I'll be right back. Okay, and let's check that out. Oh, it's so cute. So, you know, I just popped it in here. I didn't really pay attention to anything. So you have your emboss and your deboss, but like, they both are cool. I think I'll use this side. I'm gonna clean up this little bit that my trimmer left. Kind of some little fuzziness right here. Okay, and I'm just gonna lay it right down. I mean, if you want to put another, you know, background piece, whatever it is you want, I think I'm just gonna glue that right about here. So we have our little guys, a little bit lower, like there. Okay, I'm just gonna glue that down. Okay, I'm gonna put a little weight on this. Now, I haven't chosen colors for these things yet, but basically I want like a crust color, so like a light brown, a little tanny color, I don't know, something like that. This can be white, right? Some white, or maybe a little softer kind of ivory white, something like that. I'm gonna get one of these little guys out of something that looks like peanut butter, and then something that looks like jammy, maybe red, or maybe a purpley color. I don't know. We'll see. But I need 2 of them. I'm going to do, I guess, a little set of buddies, right? So 2 of those, 2 of this, 1 in a reddish or something, 1 in like a brownish. The set of legs and arms, 2 of each of those, probably just out of black. This also out of black that goes behind the face. If you want to do the cheeks, you're going to run these cheeks through and Maybe to make them look more girly and less girly, you add the cheeks, you don't add the cheeks. I don't know. Whatever you want for that. And then I don't know that I'll be using the heart, so I will probably not use that, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, and these are pretty much going to be put together the same way, so I'll show you how I do the one, maybe with little cheeks. I think I'm going to make the jelly, or this one. I will say, in the example, actually, I just checked it out. They use the same brown, like from the crust, for the arms and legs and things, which is very cute. I went with black, so it's just something to think about. And so I'm just going to glue this guy down to this. So cute. In the back of this, I did get black, but you know, whatever color you would prefer would work. Oh my goodness. This piece, here we go. And just, I hope I put enough glue for that. My goodness, let's go right here, okay? And then just glue all over this. And pop that down, how cute. And then the peanut butter kind of looks more like chocolate, but that's alright. This is the color I got for that, so that'll be that. Maybe some kind of almond butter or something, right? Little legs. I was going to say, a lot of my paper I used was actually pattern paper. But anyway, put that down. That is so cute. And then, you know what? We'll do the arms when I know where I'm going to position them. So let me go ahead and put this guy together. Oh, the cheeks, sorry. A little glue here, a little glue there. And pop the little cheeks down. Like I said, I'm probably not going to do it for the second one, but you can. I mean, they can both have little rosy cheeks. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's bring this back. Let's bring our little guys in. And it can be something like that. And, you know, are they going to be holding hands? What are we doing with these little guys? So, I mean, they can curve either way, just down, up, whatever it is you want them to do. I guess I can put the outer ones. Let's put these guys down first. Excuse me. I'm gonna grab this little guy, a little dot there, maybe down like that. Okay, and then this guy might be waving a little hello with a little dot hand. I don't know. Over there. And then if we want them holding hands, this is driving me crazy. Hold on. If you have a grip mat, that's a great place to use this kind of thing. Let's see. That's the other thing. If they hold hands, it's going to be one up like this. Or just, and they don't have to be holding hands. That's the other thing. They can just kind of be celebrating, which is cute. Okay, maybe something like that. So, but if you want them to hold hands, you just overlap one over the other, of course. Okay, the reason I'm keeping them kind of low down here is because I was going to also use this. And it just says happy day, right? So maybe we put that there and then we do the background pieces for that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these little guys down. You can definitely put dimensionals behind them, pop them up a little bit, all that kind of good stuff. I think I'm going to keep them relatively flat. Oh, they can hold hands. That is so cute. Okay, hold on. I like the way that one looks on top of the other one. So maybe they will be holding little hands. Up in like a congratulations kind of thing. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, I'm getting glue all over the place over here. What am I doing? Alright, let's get those guys down. And I'm going to hold these down. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, my son came down singing, so happy. Alright, I'm going to hold these down and then I'll be right back. In the meantime, I'm going to run this through something that coordinates and then the background piece also through a color that coordinates this one and this one, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I have my pieces here. And we'll just glue these in behind. So I went with the little kind of pinky peachy color of the cheeks. Oh, let's get this out of here, maybe. There we go. It has ejector buttons, these little, not buttons, but these little like spaces. But I was just banging that against my countertop here. So I'm just gonna put a little glue. I'll show you. I went with black just because I did the hands in black and I figured, well, just bring some of that stark back in here. So it's just not so obvious that I have this black background or the little arms. Okay, and then this guy, oopsie. I'll just tuck it in there. And I'll do the same thing with the other side. I was just showing you this one because it has one less piece. And you can look on both sides just to make sure it's in there nicely. That's so cute. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, super cute. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on here. I will say, if you want, you know, you can put dimensionals behind each one of these little guys and it'll kind of pop out a little bit. And I think I'm gonna stick it down flat. I think it looks cute. But again, if you wanted, you know, maybe a little higher up like this, get some dimensionals behind here and then just glue these bits down, that would work real well. But I'm going to take a moment to get some glue all in here. And the very end there. Yeah, I want it a little more curved this way. There we go. Cute. So I will hold that down and I'll be right back. Okay, so one other thing that we opened was this, and I thought, you know, we can sprinkle these throughout, and it kind of goes back with the little circles here. A little different purple than I used on my jam here, my jelly. I guess that's jelly, but it might still work out. Of course, I don't have to pour out that many. I'm not going to use that many, but let's see. Where should we put them? Just everywhere? I don't know. I normally do little groups of 3. I feel like if we're going to do that, maybe something like that. Okay. And then I'm going to pop these guys on. Cup facing up, because that's normally how I do it. Right? So maybe one here. Yeah, they're like a little clear. That is so cute. And the glue I'm using, my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive, dries nice and clear, so it's not going to show up too much. So yeah, and each of these little dots I did, I'm just going to add some. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I try to use as many things as I can, you know, today. And I think we used 4 of the 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. The stencil was the other set. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll have images coming up. Links, again, as appropriate and available in the description box. And I will see you all at the next one. I hope you're having a lot of fun with it. Bye now.